How do you optimize a keyword bid if you have a high ACOS on it, but its current bid is already lower than average CPC? You have bids down only and no placement modifiers.
Sure. So the reason why your ACOS is still high despite having a bid lower than your average CPC and despite bidding down only your bidding strategy with no placement modifiers because you included the time period where you haven't done any changes yet. That's why you still see the high average CPC despite your current bid being too low. But the main issue here is having a high ACOS, and higher ACOS is either due to high CPC or low conversion rate. And if it's the former, high CPC, then it's a bid issue. You need to lower your bid. In my case, I would try to look at if I'm bidding too high, or maybe I'm bidding too high on the top of search placement, knowing that that placement would increase my ACOS, because sometimes, you don't have a placement modifier, but you're bidding too high still. You still appear on the top of search placement and it's too competitive for the product, right? So that's why you need to bid down and perhaps, adjust your modifier, perhaps just focus on the rest of search because it's less expensive as compared to the top search. Second one, if it's a conversion rate issue, if your conversion rate is too low, because if you have a higher conversion rate, then ACOS wouldn't be an issue, right? But if you have a lower conversion rate, then it would be you would have a high ACOS because people will need to click more before actually converting. So if that's the case, then I will need to figure out if it's a targeting issue, if it's a keyword issue. Am I targeting the right keyword, targeting the right competitor? Is there a high relevancy about it? Because if it's a low relevant target keyword or target, product target, you should expect that it would have a lower conversion rate, thus lower ACOS. If not, it's a right target, right keyword, right competitor, and you know that it's not a placement issue also because you're no longer appearing on the top search, then maybe it's a product offer issue. Okay, you need to look at your product and your competitor if there's a justification to choose your product versus your competitor. Maybe it's the pricing, maybe something about the product, because we know, right? I doubt maybe you and I as a buyer, we see something in the first page, we just click it and automatically buy it without looking at some competitors in the product detail page or maybe and so on and so forth. Yeah. It's either a CPC issue or a conversion rate issue. High ACOS is just a symptom of a deeper issue.